welcome to your last 3 months forecast of the year. And I know it's almost end of October, but I've been really preoccupied, okay? I'm really sorry, but it's better late than never. So let's take a look. I'll be picking one card for each month, plus your oracle cards. And then I'll be getting down into details, okay? And at the end of it, I'll be showing you a snippet or a quick outlook of your 2018. So, keep your fingers crossed that it's going to be a very good year for you. Alright. Now, let's see. Well, you're going to be running away from what? Leaving something behind, changes, transformation, looking for a new breeding ground, and more likely that you want to start something fresh in the month of December, okay? And you already have an idea about what it is. And the month of November for you is really good. Happy change, 6 of thought, 6 of abundance. Wow. Double 6. Alright, in the month of October for you, well, at least last week of it, it's like you will be transferring from one place to another, or there is something that you want to look for that is not actually there in your current place right now. You want to look for change. You want to look for something new, something fresh, and something bigger where you can breathe, grow, and expand. Okay? So, in the month of October, this is more likely planning. Implementation, yeah, but I don't really feel like it's the major step. Okay? Now, in the month of November, this is where you're going to be catapulting and implementing your ideas, the things that you want, your plans, and well, I also feel like you will be moving from one place to another because you feel so burned down, okay, in a place where you're in. So you want to look for a place where you can finally be free, be who you really are, express yourself, no stress, no drama, and no toxicity, okay? And the good part of it is money coming to you. It looks like with the losses that you have, well, not really losses, your finances have been really slow for since last week of August, September, October. So you are going to be making up at the month of November for all those slow times. So you're going to make it through. And I feel like you're going to be nailing big contract, especially for those in the sales this month of November, okay? Now, the month of December, it's like finally you will be changing major things in your life. You want to step away from those happenings and occurrences and even habits of people, around you, and you want to make big changes. Now, the thing here is, you already have an idea. I'm picking up something about building houses, construction, renovation, well, opening up new store or new office or something like that. I'm getting new beginnings, new chapter, new challenges, new excitement, and new adventure. Okay? Now, as far as your oracle cards are concerned, well, double 6. A happy change. Your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity, and be confident and trust the guidance you receive. Now, Six of Thought, peaceful times are on the horizon. The storms have passed, and now you can see that your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country. Yep, because this month is all about, well, getting a big bonus, big commissions, and big contracts, and big rewards, plus the increment as well. Now, Six of Abundance, heaven open its loving arms and pours abundance onto you. An unexpected gift is on its way. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you'll have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization. Well, give back your blessings, okay? Now, let's set this aside for a little while. This is for the month of November. And let's get down into the details of your month of October. Mhm. Looks like there is an offer, or there is some sort of a deal that you're kind of waiting, but it did not really came at the right time. Even though you're so disappointed and so heartbroken over this, you just keep it to yourself, okay? But there will be another chance that even though you did not get this, especially if this is a job offer or contract or project or consultation or whatever it is that you have kind of missed, you just need to step away and look for another ground for you to well, face a new horizon and look for a better path, because I feel like this is not really the right path for you, okay? Start thinking more about ideas and more about ways, and you're going to be nailing a big one, especially right at the end of October, and you're going to be getting the big reward of your hard works and labor. Communication, learning lesson, well, better heartbreak with a fire sign, and dealing with money matters. Looks like you need to talk about how you really handle finances or management. Sorry, financial management, and how you really handle your budgeting. Okay? I don't feel like you're gonna have a big heartbreak, or you're gonna have a breakout or break up because of money. But it seems like there will be disappointments that's going to be coming your way and coming into your relationship that is related to money, especially financial management, okay? Or paying back or loaning other people without you knowing, especially if you're partnered with a fire sign, fire and air. And lastly, your health. Oh, Capricorn, seems like you're having some sexual gaps because of the tension that's been going on in your relationship or at home. Or if you're actually living with a fire sign woman and you're having some issues about financial responsibilities, especially if this is a family member, then this could actually get sorted out, you know? Anyway, there needs to be some clarity, borderline, and you need to set some rules. If there are some things that you feel like the other person is going overboard, or doesn't know how to handle financial management, or doesn't know how to budget things, then obviously you need to, take the initiative and let them follow you. If this person is too stubborn to at least listen to you on how to do things, then I feel like don't rely on them. Okay? You feel so overwhelmed with all the obligations and with all the things that's being given to you, and you just want to concentrate in your work. This month is all about working hard and doubling your effort. Okay? Now, even though you seem so, there has been some changes in your work, and as I've said that, your finances have kind of slowed down for the past few months, and you're a little bit afraid that you might be like skating in the thin ice already, and you're also very worried about finances, about your job, the safety of your domestic life, and of course your family. Okay, so this is the reason why you will feel so stressed out during this month. But and there's also a contract that you will be signing, which you will be very happy with the outcome. I mean, Capricorn, you're a natural warrior, and you're a natural, you fret into small things because you want everything to be in order, to be organized, and to be perfect. But at this point, just leave it like that, because it will get sorted out once everything is already done, and once everything will be done step by step, and with coordination with the people around you. Okay? Now, there is a success that's going to be coming your way with a new beginning and with a new foundation that you're kind of thinking, or with this new project. Right after all the struggles and right after all the bumpy roads that you have gone through, finally you can rest, and finally you can only pick up the responsibility, after all these rods. You don't really have to carry all the responsibilities. You can only carry one, and let the others pick up their own rods and carry on with it. Okay? It's just a division of tasks and responsibilities. Plus, you need to focus on your marriage or in your relationship health, because there is a temptation on both sides. Now, okay, let me go back here because I want to pull out more clarifications about this. It seems like there is something that you need to change. The way you approach, the way you do things, and the way you apply things. There is somebody who's trying to block you, which is more likely an older fire sign and an air sign woman that is also older than you. I'm seeing some competition, jealousy, envy, and it's not really going to last, but it will be affecting you in some way. But then you will be making it through, and you'll be persevering in the end, because even though these people are too diabolic and who's been praying to bring you down, you are still going to be winning through, and you are going to be rising from the occasion, even though these people betrayed you or stabbed you in the back. Okay? So don't worry. You're very strong and resilient person as well. You do heal on your own. Now, when it comes to your sex life, you're thinking about another person. Whether this is a person that already exists, or you want to look for another person because you feel so bored in your relationship already. Okay? Now, this is for Capricorns who's already in a relationship. Okay? Now, you're kind of thinking that maybe it's just time to look for another person because you're already tired of putting up with all the dramas in your relationship. And you also somehow feel instinctively or intuitively that your partner is playing fire with somebody while you're away and while you're working. And that this person is doing it outside of your house and doing it while they are at work or while they are doing some other things. That instead of them working, they are working on someone else. Now, you need to balance. You need to find the truth. You need to have a solid evidence first. That even though you can feel and even though you can sense that there is a third party or there is something going on right behind you, you still need to have a proof. because your partner will just tell you that you're going crazy, that you're just making it in your mind. Okay, so whenever that they need you for intimacy, you don't really have that zest, or you don't really have that interest anymore to be touched and to be, you know, to do it with your partner, because of your emotional tension and emotional baggages, that you know something inside of you and this person is just purely a liar, denying all of your allegations and accusations. Now, when it comes to your health, improve your appetite, and I feel like I'm picking up barley. Okay, it is to increase your digestion, and I don't know why I'm picking up barley, but it has something to do with your eating habits, with your food digestion, and I feel like you need to make some time or invest in your health as well, instead of focusing on your vanity. And you need to groom yourself. It's when was the last time that you went to the salon and even, pamper yourself? When was the last time that you faced the mirror and look at yourself? Because you look so radiant before, happy and attractive, but then all of a sudden, with all of the stress that you're currently going through, and with all the problems that you're kind of solving, you already look older than your age. Okay, so it's time for you to rejuvenate. It's time for you to focus on yourself, love yourself, and pamper yourself. Treat yourself in a spa. And family gathering. I feel like your family will also be needing you, and there will be more happiness, more unity, and more cooperation. No more fightings and no more dramas, okay? Now, be careful in driving at night, especially if you have narcolepsy, okay? Capricorns are known to be very workaholic and hardworking people. So, the tendency here is you lack sleep. Your lack of sleep and your lack of rest, and even though you're already sleeping, your mind keeps on working and working and working like a machine. So your body is already tired, but your mind just keeps on pumping and going and going and going. You need to control this. So you need to have some rest, because I feel like be careful in driving at night or any time of the day, because your sleepiness might just hit you anytime. Okay, so be very careful about this. Now, let's take a look at your oracle cards for this month. All right. All right. Passion. Release your ex. Ooh. Some Capricorns still have some hang-ups from their exes, especially if it's a water sign or an air sign. Codependency. Nurture yourself, because you've been working so hard. Prosperity. Mother Mary. Well, let's pull this up so that you can see it all. Treasure Island. Alright. You need to reignite the passion in your relationship. Okay? You need to find the key again on how to catch the weak side or the soft spot of well, for you and your partner, because it seems like your obligations, your responsibilities, and your dreams have both overwhelmed you, and you've already forgotten how it is to be partners, or to, you know, to be lovers as well and friends. It's like it's been like more likely boss and a subordinate, you know, kind of a situation in your house. And sometimes you also need to give way and listen to your partner. Okay, sometimes it's not just you who's always right. Sometimes you just need to sit down and listen, and, you know, let it sink in inside of you. Especially when your partner is being too childish and being too stubborn, and whenever that they want something, instead of just saying it, they're, you know, they're gonna create drama. So anyway, not all people are the same, so just try to be a little bit more understanding and tolerant. Okay, now you need to release your ex, especially for single Capricorns. For single Capricorns, if you're still holding on to that person, that even though this person keeps on bouncing back and forth into your life, you need to release them. Okay, and for single Caps, right after all of this, there is a separation, okay, that's gonna come and that's gonna happen. But I feel like it is only gonna make you realize more your worth and your value in someone else's life. So it's okay, and it's much better for you to vanish for a little while, be absent, and let them go and find you, because definitely there is a proposal that already awaits you. Now, for couples, you need to, let's say, relinquish, and you need to refresh, like, your new beginning in your story, like how you started before. Because right now you somehow, and you can actually say to yourself that I don't love him anymore, or I don't love her anymore. It's like it's too much. I've dealt with a lot of troubles already, and this is just too much, you know? And it has already affected the way you feel for your partner and the way you feel for each other, which is kind of wrong. Don't let your obligations, your work, and your finances get in the way of your love. Okay? Try to work it out. You also need to forgive. If somebody have done something to you, it's time for you to forgive, and so as a family member that you haven't been reaching out for quite a while. Okay? You also need to heal some family issues. Now, codependency. You're a very responsible person, but sometimes when somebody suffocates you with too much codependency and reliance, it's, you know, it's something that you're kind of resisting and pulling away already. Like, you hate it when somebody compromises your breathing ground and your freedom, okay, or at least your space. You always want to have that space, and you always want to keep that distance from other people. So codependency is more likely an imbalance already, okay? And you can find a way on how to make it through and how to get this through. Now, now for your work, nurture yourself. Investing time in self-care will now yield more energy for you later. See, I told you, you need to go and treat yourself in a spa. Because when was the last time you look in the mirror and even touch your hair that it's already getting dried, or it's already getting frizzy, or, you know, it needs a little volume, or it's already getting oily? So when was the last time you really went to the salon and treat yourself? It's time for you to have a break, okay? Money will be there, money's coming to you, and the opportunity will not really wait for a long time, but of course, there's nothing wrong if you'll be sparing at least one day for yourself. Okay? Prosperity. See, told you. Your actions have resulted in an incoming abundance. You made the right decision about a particular job, project, or business, or something like that, or if there's any financial investment, especially if it's related to a real estate, then definitely you are on your way to riches. Mother Mary, the Blessed Mother, is helping you with your divine life purpose. Every time that there is a difficult times that you're going through, just try and call out for their help, and thank them first before asking for something, because you are being blessed, you're being guided, and you're being watched. Okay, now go the distance. Definitely, you will be reaching far because of your rich ideas, hard works, labors, ethics, and professionalism, and of course, of your diligence. But there are some things, situation, and people that you have to leave behind. You have to close the door, and that you need to accept that it's just time to go. Okay, choose your own battles wisely. Treasure Island, you will finally be reaching your destination soon, and the one that can actually, make you grow and flourish and expand. Because this is what you've been aiming for, and this is your dream. Now, let's take a look at your November forecast finally. Wow. All right. You're afraid of the changes. Some Capricorns will have a chance of getting pregnant this month. Capricorn, you're actually on your way to abundance, but a lot of people just, giving you a lot of ill wishes. Bit of a drama this month as well. Sulking, walking away, breaking up, making up. And the result of that is baby. Okay, anyway. Now, in the month of November, it seems like there will be some people who will try to get in your way with your plans. Some people will also be triggering and pushing you to the edge, okay? So this is the month where you need to be extra patient but strong. Keep things to yourself for a little while, because I feel like there is something that you need to wait, to happen, or wait to come out, or wait as a result. And it will come out right in the at the end of the month. But I feel like there are some people that you need to turn away to. Okay, they are the one who's going to be hurting you. They are the one who's going to be giving you a lot of hard times and dramas and hurdles, and you don't really need it. Okay, Walk away, move on, because at the end of this month, there is a bright new beginning, okay, that awaits you. Of course, that you still need to battle with some people who will try to block your way, but you're a very strong person. Issues about mother and siblings as well will also be keeping you preoccupied, but there will be some domestic success, or there will be some property related investment success, or I feel like the transfer to a job or to a new department or a promotion will be granted as well during this month of November. Now, when it comes to your love life, you know, for all those Capricorns who all they want to have a child, or who all they want to have a family, it seems like, especially if you're with an air sign, it seems like you've already been expecting that your partner is already pregnant or already carrying something, but then it's um it's gonna come into a disappointment, okay? But just be strong, because I feel like you still need to be there for each other more rather than opposing each other. And with a bright new beginning that you're already looking into, especially for those who's kind of rebuilding their, you know, their relationship, trust is something that is really, really necessary at this point, okay? There will also be some aggression, fights, and confusion, bantering and bickering that will happen inside your place or happen inside your house, because your partner is very secretive and there is something that, you know, they're not really telling you or relating to you. And right after that, you are gonna be making a huge decision which one to cut off and which one to still proceed or continue. Just be very careful and balance your options first, okay? You already have the logic, you already have the wisdom. You just need to make the right decision and right action that is not really based on your emotions. Now, as far as your sex life is concerned, it's like on and off, on and off. There will be a bit of a drama right in the middle of the month, but then you will know the answer and you will know, well, you will know how to work your way around this person because you know their weakness. And it seems like you really need to increase your libido, okay? You need to increase your appetite. So, and I feel like this your partner feels a little bit unappreciative, okay? Well, of your efforts and of your other ways of reaching out, but then just try to understand them. When they want something, they want something, regardless if you're tired or regardless if you're the one who's just working at this point. Now, when it comes to your health, you will be tailoring your own, not really medicine, but I feel like you will be making a research about a particular illness or allergy, or not really a disease, but more likely some health problems, okay? And you also need to go out there, you know, and at least jog or walk, okay? If you can't really, because this month you will feel a little bit more tired. Palpitation is one thing. Plus, you will somehow find it hard to breathe, and you feel like you're already gaining weight. But some Capricorn women will find themselves in a, not really in an awkward situation, but more in a surprising position, because some of you will find out that you are pregnant, okay, during this month, and you'll be very, very happy with it. And some Capricorn men, they're gonna find out that their partner is already positive. So this is the start of a brand new beginning. You know, it's just that there are some people who would just try to test you. It's still sticking. Let's shuffle again. Keep going. Okay, for some non-married couples, okay, if you feel like having a child is something that can take you to the next level of your relationship, and you're already expecting marriage or proposal from your partner right now, I feel like this is not really the right time, okay? Because the unrequited love came out. So it means that even if your partner will try to marry you, it means that they just feel obliged. Now, for married ones, it seems like you need to honor your promises during the time that you get married, okay? And even if your life is a little bit stressful right now, don't take it out in your marriage or relationship or your partner because it's unfair. They're trying to be supportive and they're trying to be there for you. So, just to return the favor, try to be a little bit more understanding as well and be supportive because they have nothing to do with the struggles that you're currently going through. Yes, they have an influence and a part of them, was also inspired by them, but then the entire decision and the entire, implementation is in you. And I feel like some Capricorns will also be dealing with some partners who's very clingy and needy, jealous, and very possessive. So don't let this happen, okay? Now, sensitivity, your sensitive feelings are a muse and inspiration for your creativity. Let go, release the desire to control the situation, and leave it up to God's infinite wisdom to resolve everything beautifully. This is all about your coworkers or your colleagues who will try to block your way and who will try to get in the way because you will be entitled or you will be recommended for another new position. Okay? Now keep going. Use the energy of any disappointments to fuel your creative project with authentic emotion. Now, building blocks. Try to maintain your walls just half of your body, but not too much. So that you can at least see whoever's coming and you can have that borderline or limitations, okay? But don't make your walls too high because you're just going to be isolating yourself. Co-create, you need to work with your partner and make them understand what are the things that you have to do instead of keeping it to yourself. A leg up, you need to take a step forward and you need to, have the power or put your foot forward about a particular situation so that you can move on from one solution to another. All right? So let's take a look at your December forecast. And the next one will be your 2018. Okay, let's shuffle again. Hmm. Seems like this month don't really show off your finances, or don't show off whatever your material possessions are, because there are some people who will be so envious of you to whatever that you're gonna be having. People will be so envious of your shine. Okay? Now, especially when you're working, or if you're working with a fire sign, is very immature, loves to see what other people have and compare it to theirs. Capricorn, somebody from the past coming back into your life, which is an air sign. Somebody that your family loves, or somebody that you've had a family with. Either or. Single caps, you're too problematic about getting married or finding the right one. It's like, when will the right person come to me? You need to pay attention to your partner's physical needs. Sometimes you're such a stick in the mud and you are too killjoy. But, you know, try to be a little bit more spontaneous. Just sometimes. Okay, rebirth. Guide. You know, for you to have a long life, Capricorn, you need to take care of your health. Okay? Now, there is money, or there's a lump sum of money that's going to be coming your way and that you will also be claiming. There are two. One is from like an insurance grant, or insurance policy, or insurance claim, and one is more likely a bonus, rewards, or an increment. Now, there are some people who will know about this, or who will be very not really furious, but let's say they're going to be very jealous or envious of you. So they're going to try to create gossip or create controversy, but whatever happens, just try to keep your, your temper and your reserve, and don't mingle into anyone else who's very negative. They're going to try and push you and provoke you, but just keep your temper, okay? And also, there's this fire sign who will be provoking you, because this is very insecure and immature and loves to be the center of attention, but this is also a very incompetitive person. So this is not within your level, so don't even put up a fight with this. Now, it's not that you will be losing whatever that you have worked so hard before, but then it seems like this month of November and December for you, even though you're gonna be making up, and you're gonna be like, making up for your finances, there are some people you will be full of controversy, or you will be the meat of the controversy around you. And you also need to take care of your health, take care of yourself, and renew that respect, okay? Even though at this point it's very impossible, but still maintain your composure, okay? And your ethics. Don't stoop below those people's level. Now, Capricorn, there is somebody from the past that's going to be coming back into your life. One is a fire sign, another earth sign, and an air sign. Okay? Now, I also feel like you're going to have a back offer from from the air industry or earth industry, like service, hotel, or something like that. Air is all about tourism, flights, you know, airlines, travel. Mm. Fire is all about writing, media broadcasting, internet, you know, something like that. Anyway, so let's take a look at the clarification for your love life because somebody's coming back into your life twice. This card came out twice. I also feel like this month some Capricorns will be opting for renovation. Okay? Now, somebody from the past that you're supposed to get married to or someone that you used to be married to will just start coming out of the surface and start calling you out of the blue. This is the person whom you've had a family with or whom you've had a child or your family loves. Either way, okay? If you don't have a child. But whatever happens, past is already in the past and it's all behind you, so you don't really have to build the bridges again. Now, as far as your domestic life is concerned, it looks like you are going to be saving up for your renovation of your house interior for the upcoming holidays. And I feel like you need to save up your budget for a little while, especially if it's not really necessary at this point. Wait for 3 days or 3 weeks from, well, sorry, on the third day or in the third week of December. And that is where you're going to have enough budget and enough money because obviously holidays are, you know, holidays are actually there. Now, be a little bit more sexual adventure. Don't be so, like, you know, too boring or prim and proper, or it's like you always standardize everything. Sometimes you just need to be a little bit more wild and weird, you know? And this is what your partner is kind of looking for, excitement and, you know, adventure. There will also be some jealousy issues and your partner will be very needy even though you know, they know that you're very busy and that you're very preoccupied at this point. They're going to keep on catching your attention. Now, you, on the other hand, will somehow feel like this person is too childish and you don't really need this kind of person, so you're already thinking of somebody else. Well, it's just in your mind, not really acting on it. And you're gonna kind of miss somebody that is more matured and somebody who can handle their independence more than the one that you're with right now. Alright. Some Capricorns will be dealing with some, well, will be dealing with giving birth or a vaccination from the time that they were born. Okay? It's in the left arm, and I feel like it's going to be really itchy. And just be careful because it might get infected, okay? But some Capricorns will be giving birth during this month, especially 22, 23rd to 27th. You're being guided and you just need to rehydrate. You need to pay attention to yourself and to your body needs and to your health needs. And I feel like you need to wash off a little bit or you need to be a little bit more hygienic with your food because of the parasites. Okay? Now, for you to have long life, you need to eat healthy food, take care of yourself, drink your medicines, and you need to avoid eating non-healthy or too much fatty food. Okay? You need to be a little bit more organic. Somebody who's older than you is much more fit and stronger and quicker than you. Now let's take a look at your oracle cards. Alright. True love. Deception. Okay. Separation. If you're not going to be paying attention to your foundation, then yes. Definitely, it's gonna reach up to this point. Well, your partner is kind of weak and insecure anyway, so if ever that they already cheated on you, let them go. No need to weep, no need to think about, what the things that you have gone through and the times that you've been together. Forget it. If this person already cheated, then they don't also value those times. By the book, imagine new life. Even if this person is like your true love, the one that you're the one that you really want to be with, the one that you want to get married to, the one that you want to grow old with. But still, in a relationship, there's no such thing as perfection. People, sometimes either you're weak and they are strong, or you are strong and they are weak. That is how we balance each other in a relationship. But unfortunately, at this point, you are with somebody who's weak and insecure and easily gets swayed by temptation. And right after discovering, because Capricorn, you're very intuitive and very instinctive, there is a separation coming up ahead of you. You'll also flirt. You feel like it's safe for you to love and it's safe for you to find someone else. But then this person will find it hard to really move on without you. But for you, it's so easy because you're a very good looking person and inside and out, and you have a very high sex appeal. Well, there will be some reconciliation. Give your relationship a chance. This could be the one, and make the effort. You just need to renew your chemistry and connection. Keep an open mind and express yourself. Sometimes, Capricorn, you're too stiff, you're too bottled up, and you're too reserved. Try to loosen up your crazy side, Because, even though you're very reserved, quiet, and very smart, you do have a crazy side. Okay? So have fun. Have fun a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. Now have confidence in your creations. Trust in the power of God's creativity, which is being manifested through you. Your project, like a newborn baby, your actions are growing your idea into reality. Now express your inner truth. Your creative work shines brightest when it reflects your genuine feelings and thoughts. By the book, not everything is actually written. Okay, not all are. Not everything is already written in the stone. Sometimes you need to write your own book, and you need to break free from it. Well, break free from the norms, break free from the rules and regulations and stuff like that. Imagine, use your creative imagination to cure a situation or to apply a solution. New life. Well, there will be a brand new beginning that actually awaits you. And this is because you deserve it. You deserve to be rewarded. You deserve to have the gift of healing as well, and prosperity and abundance. Because you've gone through a lot of difficult things, difficult times in your younger years. Finally, let's take a look at your 2018. Hopefully it will be a good one. January, February, March, April, May, June, August, September, October, November. July, August, September, October, November, and December. Transition. The month of January for you is all about breaking free, breaking through, and this is the brand new you. Okay, applying the new you, the new behavior, new attitude in your new, in your new ground or in your new environment. And I feel like this is also a time where you will be growing up and maturing. The month of February is all about getting married, being in a relationship, getting a yes, especially if you're proposing, and taking care of your relationship, rebuilding your foundation, and getting some help like counseling. The month of March for you, you're going to be traveling a lot for this entire month, and you need to balance, okay? Now, money will also be flourishing during this month, but just be very careful and not to show off to anyone, because this is also the reason why there is sometimes your plans and sometimes your life gets pulled down by other people. It is because that sometimes people are just plainly miserable in their own situation in life, okay? Now, month of April, you will be away from your loved one, okay? Because it seems like in the month of March, this is some Capricorns will be going on a vacation or will be going on a business trip that's, well, that's not really with their loved ones. They're going to be a little bit away. So you're going to start thinking about a lot of things. You're going to have more room for improvement. And in fact, instead of getting that absence or getting that, coldness when you're far apart from each other, when you get back, you will be more warm, you'll be missing each other, and you're going to be making up for all those lost times and for all those shaky times of your relationship. Okay? I also feel like if you want to have a family, Capricorns, this is also a very fertile time for you. The month of May, you will be traveling, discovering changes coming up ahead of you, and initiating or implementing it. The month of June, more communications, correspondence, active networks, and active new friend circles, and, well, communications as well in general. I feel like you'll be so in demand during this month, especially if you're in the field of sales. Now, the month of July, all about new beginning. Somebody will be playing tricks on you, but you will be like, busting them. The month of August, you will somehow feel like you need to protect yourself for a little bit, be away from other people, and segregate. The month of September, your world and your destiny will be changing, and you will somehow be determining what is your real life purpose then. The month of October, you will feel a little bit more lonely and sad and depressed, okay, because of the things that doesn't really go your way during this month. The month of November, you will start following, or you will start playing detective, because you can somehow feel that your partner is doing something. Now, in your company or in your workplace, you will somehow find out that somebody is doing something that is against the company policy, and you're going to be turning in these people. You will be discovering some lewd or shrewd acts or plans, and your boss will be applauding you. And this is also the reason why there are some people who's going to be going against you. The month of December is all about transformation, fulfilling and acting on your destiny, and sealing your life with your soulmate and with your life partner. Good for you! So, anyway, that's it for you for this forecast, Capricorn. And if you want to have your own personalized readings, go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. You may also have your own personalized 2018 forecast, okay? There's basic and advanced, along with the Chinese horoscope. Blessings to you!